Hey guys, how's it going? It's Pierre from SalomonFirearms Training and Overwatch Security. Today I'm doing a new video. One of the playlists that I'm doing is, becoming a YouTuber and going through my journey and the different type of equipment and struggles and stuff that I'm going through. So like I told you guys in one of my other videos, I had went to Africa and I had bought all my GoPro stuff and whatnot, and then I realized I left all my batteries. So the container that had my charger and all of my batteries, I left them in the US, so I was forced to use my iPhone to record. And through that process, I actually learned a lot about my iPhone. So I have an iPhone Pro Max 13. And what I learned is that it can record in 4K. It can do slow-mo, a bunch of different things, wide lens, zoom in, zoom out, all that stuff. And it actually turned out really cool. So as I'm starting my YouTube journey, I'm just starting off with my phone. I don't have any professional equipment or anything like that. So I'm just naturally going through the process and sharing that with you. So one of the things that I ended up finding as I was digging through all my GoPro stuff, I've had GoPro for years, and I've always had this idea of like going to YouTube really hard and doing all these cool videos, and then I got busy with work. So I ended up just accumulating a lot of gear because every year I'm like, let me get the latest GoPro. So I've got like 10 GoPros now from various generations. So I had to kind of make do with what I had because I was kind of in a rush packing. So one of the things that I ended up really liking is this handle right here by GoPro. So the cool thing about this handle is that it's a tripod as well. So it's part of this 3-arm thing, like this extending arm. I don't really care about that extending arm. What I like is the rubber grip of this right here. It has the nice rubber grip. And what I like is on the bottom, you can unscrew it to get your tripod. So that was the thing that I liked that was really cool, and that's what I'm using right now to record. So I like the fact that I could have something that was like table height. So the stand is like a perfect height, and if I want to use it, then I would just screw it righty-tighty, lefty-loosey, and then what I have is a cell phone mount that plugs in right here. So basically you can pick whatever cell phone handle or whatever you want, and then you screw it in. And that's what I did now. So my iPhone is in this iPhone mount, and it's facing me. So I'm using my front camera so I can see myself, I can see my background, and figure it out. So when I started using my iPhone, I wasn't sure how the video and the sound quality would look. As you guys have seen, I've recorded a couple of videos in my car while I was working security, and the audio turned out great. The video turned out great. So I was really happy with the audio quality of recording because I didn't know, I don't know anything about audio and video. So I'm just winging it and figuring it out as I go. So I didn't know if the phones would be a good product or not because, it's not a professional, piece of equipment. But it turned out the iPhone is really, really good. And I also found out how you can change your settings so it can always record in 4K because it could record in 720p, 1080p, and stuff like that. So when I found out that I can permanently change it to 4K, so now I was getting high quality videos. And for me, just talking in front of a table and showing things like that, I think the iPhone is great because the GoPro, you got a couple of steps that you have to go through. So when I start recording with my GoPro, I'm going to make a video about, how to, go through the software and stuff like that. But the thing I like about this is that it's super easy. I can plug it in, I can have a conversation. The iPhone can take a large group of people. So if I wanted to talk to somebody to my left or to my right, the angle is wide enough and the audio is good enough. So I really like this thing right here. I don't know the exact name on it. I'll go online and I'll show you guys, where to find it and buy it. But yeah, so basically once you're done with the tripod, you would unscrew it and then you put it back in. So I like this because it's super convenient. I can hold the phone in my hand, and it's so much better when you're holding the phone and you're recording versus holding it like that, because now both your hands are occupied, your arms start to get tired and stuff like that. Whereas holding it like this, it's stable. I don't have to worry about my hand shaking. You know, everybody gets mad when you watch like a YouTube or like a World Star video, and then the camera guy is like, you know, the camera's going all crazy and shaking everywhere. So people be mad at that. I'd be mad at that. I'd be like, damn, hold the camera still, guy. So this handheld, I don't even know what you call it, a stick, a freaking prod, a mount, whatever. But I like this. I would highly recommend it. If you're starting off and you don't have $1 million budget and you just want to record, I think this is a great tool to have. And yeah, so I'm going to show you the cell phone mount that I have, and then that'll be the end of the video. All right, cool. All right, guys, I am back. Okay, so one thing I just realized, so I'm using some containers to prop up my iPhone, and I just realized I need multiple of these iPhone mount thingies so I can record myself. So these are things that you're learning as you go. So I just realized if I had multiple. So like I was saying, this is the phone mount thingy. It basically props open. So if you have any type of GPS or anything like that. So basically I leave it like this in my bag. So wherever I'm going, I leave the handle mount like that, and then this would be screwed in. So if I want to record something, then I would pull out my phone, right? And then I would put it in here. So this comes up, and then my phone would be like this. Crap, all right, let me just do it. It's so annoying. So I'm showing you guys what I'm doing by lifting up and placing it like that. So now I can so usually I would record with the back, right? So, because obviously, well, no, with the iPhone, you can record both with 4K in the front and the back. So yeah, so usually I use the back right here. I'm recording what I need to. If I want to sit down and prop something, like I told you guys, I would unscrew the bottom and I would screw it up. And then if I wanted to sit down or prop or take a video, and usually what I'll do is I'll sit across from the place. I'll make sure that the video can be captured in the angle. So I would get up, move on the other side. I would record, make sure people can see me, adjust it up and down, whatever I need to get it going. Once I'm done recording, I just lift this top part up, phone comes out, this comes down, I unscrew, and then I throw it in my bag. So that's what I was doing when I was in Africa. I was recording with my iPhone using this. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I got this ghetto tape right here. So this ended up breaking. So basically this is a swivel. This portion right here was a swivel that allows you to angle it. And basically what happened was I was trying to angle it and then it broke. So I did order a new one yesterday, and I wanted something more sturdy because I barely applied any force to it, and then the thing broke, and that kind of pissed me off because I thought I was going to have to hold it for the rest of the duration of my trip to Ghana, but then I just, put some tape on it and held it. So I guess I'm going to use this as long as I can until it like really breaks. And then afterwards, the other thing that I noticed too is that like there's a little foam thingy coming up top right here. I don't know if you guys can tell, but like this piece is like coming up. The foam is coming off because of the friction of how many times I was taking the phone on and off the thing. The piece started to peel off, or it's starting to peel off, yeah. So I would definitely recommend to get a sturdy phone holder. So I bought this years ago. I don't even remember where I bought it from. This was an aftermarket thing. It doesn't even have a logo or name or anything on it. And it was, I guess at the time I was broke, I bought something really cheap. I bought the sturdiest thing that I could find online, and I'm hoping that it's gonna be sturdy and that it won't break and stuff like that. But like I said, I just taped it up So if I tape it up and it works fine, the only thing is that I can't angle it up. So the phone holder is separate from the GoPro mount. So this is not a GoPro item. This is just an aftermarket part that I bought. Now this, the mount is actually technically part of this 3-prong thingy. I haven't found any personal use for it. So basically you would screw this in and then you get this crazy prong. Well, actually, I think I'm using the wrong thing. I gotta use the bigger one. And then it turns into this crazy 3-arm prong that you could put the GoPro up on and stuff like that. I've never used this. I think it's kind of crazy. I guess if you wanted something taller, you could literally extend it out. But I haven't personally used this. So yeah. So all I care about is the actual mount. I don't use anything else. So now, if I like the new phone holder that I bought, I'm gonna order another one. So that way, when I need to record myself, I can prop up, you know, both of them up at the same time. So that's something to think about. The only downfall to this that I don't like, because, you know, obviously I'm not a sponsored review, so I can be honest in my opinion. It can be a little shaky sometimes. So what I mean by is that, like with this on the table, right? When I guess I could actually show you right here. When I have this on the table, because my table is on the mats, so I do self-defense training, so I have mats here, so the table's a little wobbly. To me, I got like OCD. I need things to be perfect or it starts to trigger me. So you'll see like there's like a little shake. So sometimes that little shake will piss me off. So I'm watching it shake, and it's just a tiny wobble. It's just a little tiny wobble. So that triggers my OCD, and and I don't want it to move. But when I looked at my previous videos, so one day I spent like 45 minutes trying to like stop this thing from shaking, and I couldn't find anything around me. And then when I watched the video, I didn't realize that there was any type of shaking or anything. So the only thing I can think of is like putting little sandbags. So what this reminds me is like a tripod for a machine gun. And one of the things we use to stabilize the tripod for the 50 cal is we put like, you know, sandbags on it. So I don't know if I gotta put like little weighted things on the end to stop it from just jiggling. But like I said, when I watched the video that I made when it was like jiggling a little bit, I couldn't tell through the video. But I knew it was shaking, but I was looking because I was concerned, right? I was concerned that you guys would be watching the video and then you'd see it like bobbling all around. But when you watch the video, you can't even tell. So you wouldn't even know which video that I used it on because you can't tell the swaying. But I still want to I personally want to put something here to hold it. So yeah, if you have any ideas, comment below of little tiny sandbags or something. You know, leave a suggestion below on how I can weight this. I would just like look around my shop and try to jerry-rig something. But I don't know. So if you have any comments or ideas or anything on how to hold it down, please let me know. And yeah, so that's what I'm using right now. I'm using my iPhone, and the video qualities are really nice. They're coming out great. So, and I realized too that I don't need the GoPro for everything, right? So the fact that the iPhone is recording at 4K, it means like my everyday, day-to-day things where I'm not far away, I can use the phone. Now, I know eventually I'm going to need a mic and stuff like that and whatnot, but for just recording something in the inside, like I'm inside my shop right now, and, you know, the door is locked, and it's just me. and you can hear the audio of the iPhone. So what I would definitely do, like if you were starting out, I would say get the new iPhone, get the highest amount of data because the 4K eats up a lot of battery life. So I think last time I was doing the GoPros, it's like 1 minute of 4K is a gig of data. I'm pretty sure that's what it was. So your iPhone, fills up really fast. Now I have a MacBook Pro, so I just dump the videos on the MacBook and that makes my iPhone clear. But the fact that I have to do that multiple times just makes me realize that I should have gotten the highest memory when I bought the phone. But I don't do anything with my phone, so when I bought the iPhone at the time, I didn't have no need to buy the higher gigabyte amount because I wasn't doing anything. So now that I'm going to be recording on my iPhone and looking at aftermarket parts and stuff like that, like I've seen stuff online that I'm going to check out. Now that I'm using it for work and production, if I were to get a new iPhone, I would get the highest, gigabyte amount, whatever. But until then, I'm going to use this phone until it's broke. But yeah, I was very impressed with the audio and the video via my car and just in general. And so this is what I'm using right now. It's pretty low budget, a simple thing. I'm gonna do another video where I will screen record finding where I bought this thing and what it's called. But it's just a handle. It's a tripod handle. And it's easy, low budget, move it around. I like the rubber grip. That's what I really like. I like the rubber grip. I have a steady, like I'm not gonna let go. It's thick enough so like I feel like I have control of it. And then and it's got the convenient tripod. So all my videos that you see me posting, this is what I'm using. So if you like the setup, if you like the clarity, you can copy and paste. And then as I get new equipment and new stuff, I'll do another video like this where I talk about what new equipment I'm using and stuff like that. So thanks. If you guys like this video, go ahead, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that cool stuff. And see you guys next time. Hey guys, how's it going? Like I promised you, I was going to show you where to get the stand online. After doing a little bit of research, I actually realized that GoPro came out with a new GoPro and a new stand in 2024. So they actually scrubbed the version that I showed you. But there are a couple of places you can still find it. So I want you guys to purchase the ones that I showed you because I don't have any experience with the new one. I actually don't like the design of the new GoPro three-way stand, tripod stand, whatever you want to call it. So we're going to go on the website and I'm going to show you what I'm... Okay, cool. All right, guys, I am back. Okay, so I was going to show you how I go and purchase my stuff. So usually I just go straight into GoPro, right? And then you go to the GoPro website. And then what I do is I go to stands. So I will go to accessories right here. I will click on the mount. And then I normally just go from highest to lowest. And then that way I can see the best. So like I was saying in my short section before, they came out with this new three-way 2.0, which is apparently the new version of what I have. And I don't think I'm crazy about it. I'm looking at the design right here, and I don't like how they made this arm the third portion of the tripod. And I don't know what this thingy is right here, but I don't like this design. But apparently this is the new version of what I have. So this is not what I want you to get, and it obviously doesn't look like the one that I bought. So if you went to GoPro and you see this is not the one that I'm looking for. So I actually looked around all GoPro and I couldn't find the version that I showed you. So instead, what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to Google. So go back to Google, and then we're gonna type in GoPro three-way stand, and then you're gonna get the version that I have, which is this one right here. So I'm not endorsing any website or any company. What I just like I was talking about in my video, I just like the portion. I like the grip and the feeling of the tripod, and I like the fact that it's built inside of it and it's super convenient. So this is what you want to be looking for. I do notice that online there's a lot of different options for GoPro mounts. There's a lot of third party mounts that are out there. So as you look online, you'll be able to see all the different variations and stuff like that. So I'm not sure if you want to go with a different style, but like I said, I like what I like because of the nice grip thing right there, and the fact that it was built in. So looks like GoPro is phasing them out, but you could still get them online. So as you can see, I went on Amazon and I see it, and as well as different other websites. So I don't really care too much about the extra prongs right here. All I care about is the stand and the mount, which I have a couple of. So yeah, so just wanted you. Okay, good. This is. Oh yeah, I like this picture. I think I might grab this photo. So yeah, so all I like is the stand right here. I didn't know the official name of it, but after googling and doing a little bit of research is what I came up to. So GoPro three-way grip arm tripod. That's the name. And yeah, so you can get it on Amazon. You can get it in other places. They have a ton of other products. I wouldn't even use this. This looks weird as hell, to be honest. I've never, I've never used it like this high before. For some reason, it seems very weird. But I've just used it as a tabletop, like I showed you guys. So there you go. You can go online. You can see all the different variations and third party stuff, but at least I wanted to show you exactly what I was referring to. And that's something, that's going to be part of life. Things are always going to evolve and stuff. You don't always have to get the newest stuff. So GoPro launched a new camera and they got all these new different mounts and stuff. And I'm not going to buy any of this crap because I already have a bunch of mounts. So until my stuff breaks and stuff, I'm not going to be getting it. I'm not going to go every time GoPro comes out with a new camera that I'm going to go and buy the latest thing. These things are recording in 4K, they're recording in 5K and stuff like that. And you're never going to keep up with technology. So I'm a believer of, buy quality. The first time you cry only once, and then the camera can last you for years. So if you don't have any GoPros, you can get some GoPros. If you like your camera and you're on a budget and you don't need the extra different angles, then use your iPhone and work that till you need it. So I just like the stand, but GoPro's always coming out with new stuff, so I think that's kind of cool. They got 5K now and stuff and whatnot. So and it's waterproof, which I want to test some of the waterproof things. I wanted to test the waterproof of my iPhone, but since that's the only phone I have, I don't really want to mess that up. So yeah. So there you go, guys. That's it. Um, I'm not endorsed or being paid by anybody. But if GoPro, yeah, I wanna become a sponsor, holla at your boy. Let me know, and we would happily love to be sponsored by you guys and give us some free shit. So yeah. So that's it. Um, I guess. Yeah, I don't know what else to say. Generally, I think the GoPro products tend to be high quality, so I like that. But I also don't know any other features and stuff. I mean, other third parties, aftermarket parts. So All right, cool. That's it. Bye. Leaf Village gang, anime gang. We out here, bruh. Wow, that was the worst.